The Marlon Brando-esque head that floats in the dark, according to star gods and some others, returns. It is Validation Boy, live stream, May 14th, 2018. In the description, which I will change later, I said Flat Earth is dead, just to see what people are thinking out there. Angel Raven 444 has joined us and said that he's right, it's dead. But let's see why. Okay, let's do the first 5 in live. We get the hyena in at number 1. And then at number 2, we got Chapin Roberts. And in at number 3, we have OJ McBaggins. Honor to have you. In at number 4, a true staple, it is Twitwit. Excuse me. And in at number 5, Evil Reflection 6, who says Flat Earth is a psyop controlled by Dracs that wish to push veganism and Satanism. Yeah, that's true, right? Now, I don't know if it's controlled by Dracs, but I mean, is Flat Earth under anyone's control, really? Can Flat Earth be controlled? Can it be steered? I mean, I guess newcomers can be steered away from actual Flat Earth, but actual Flat Earth and its truth and its reality as a single unit is self-standing. Can't really be taken down or, hidden. It's an obvious truth. Now, people can steer people away from it and stuff like that, I guess. But I mean, who's to say that, a small channel like, Fake Vamp 2 couldn't come out with Flat Earth and become a huge Flat Earth proponent? Then we don't need those other people that are steering it the wrong way, to represent the Flat Earth scene. But see, the thing is, I'm a Flat Earth conservative, so I'm torn on all this. I don't think anyone should be running around blabbing about Flat Earth just willy-nilly and trying to spread it like wildfire, I just don't believe that's necessary. Flat Earth is an inward journey, you know what I'm saying? So, let's see. Chapin Roberts says, Effie is officially a belief that many people on the YouTube scene find to be more plausible than the heliocentric and other various models. Yeah, that's true. A lot of us do. That's the whole thing. Vortex bending super refraction whirlwind hyena gives a big shout out to Twit. Let's see here. Evil Reflection 6 says, Flat Earth is the worst thing to ever happen to the truth community, even if the Earth is not a globe. I don't know about that. I don't know about all that. He also says, Satanism is anti-human and anti-nature. Now, let's break that down for a second. Anti-nature. Now, nature is Satan. Nature is Mother Earth. It's the material world. It's matter, physical extant. Substance, matter, the tangible, that which is tangible. If anything, Satanism and paganism would worship those material things. The globe itself is merely an artistic expression made by pagans who want to worship Gaia as some kind of mother. So they took the map and wrapped it around what is symbolically the pregnant belly of Mother Gaia, which even has a virgin white sector down below that's heavily guarded by the government that you can never touch. So that's all that the globe is. Okay, I've said this about 2,000 fucking times now, but that's all that the globe is. Now, the globe represents Gaia, Gaia's pregnant belly. It's about the worship of the gold-plated vagina as opposed to worship of the Father, the Creator. Okay. So the material world and anti-nature, nature, what is nature? It's just the material world. Should we really give a fuck about? Well, God created nature, and nature has its laws that we shouldn't defy. But, is nature itself to be worshipped? No, because then you're getting into paganism. Then you're getting into being a tree hugger and shit like that. So it's really complicated when you say Satanism is anti-human and anti-nature. It's definitely anti-human, that's for sure. But Isa says human means the similar to man, or a likeness of man, human, fake man. It's not real man, not real woman, not real people. It's human, That's what he says. So it's an interesting idea. It's an interesting idea. Our slave masters would love for us to keep calling each other human beings, you know. What's tonight's hot topic? Well, we could talk about Daphne Reloaded, but quickly I'm going to talk about Flat Earth Reset. In his video, I don't know, in his latest video, I'll link it below, I guess. I don't know if he meant to say this, but he said that Flat Earth is pseudoscience. I don't know exactly what he meant by that, but you guys can see for yourself. He said Flat Earth is pseudoscience, and he also says that he doesn't believe in a creator because there's no evidence of a creator. Oh, Flat Earth Reset 3, how wrong you are. How wrong you are. The fact that there is material existence means that the creator created it. Okay, you can't get nothing. You can't get something out of nothing. So there's a creator that created what we know as the physical world, as the material world, as the tangible universe. Okay. And when I say universe, I'm not necessarily including outer space. I'm talking about all that you know. So technically, that humanity's universe stops at the edge of the sky, whatever the fuck the sky actually even is. You know, a lot of people think that there's proof that it's been touched, it's been cracked, it's been hit. Rockets have hit it. Cameras have even hit it. We don't really know. We don't really know. Let's see. Angel Ribbon 444. Yeah, but he's right. It's dead. Coffin. Can we discuss Twitwit's mustache? No. Chapin Roberts, I think this stream will be devoted to uncovering Fanny's identity. No, Fanny has multiple accounts going in here at the same time right now. Anything that ends in hyena is Fanny Lancer. Outed you, bro. All right, Nummy Num has joined us. He says, actually, you look uncannily like a young Dana White. I don't know. People have said that before, but I just don't see it. I just don't see it. You guys aren't seeing things correctly. You guys don't pay attention to detail. Very different features, Dana White and myself. But let's see here. OJ says VB is keeping it inward. Where is Schlumminger? Wow, so much going on. Dirtier. Why save a hamburger for tomorrow that you can eat today? Isn't flat Earth atheism an oxymoron? Yeah, it is. It is. Legendary looming non-standard refraction hyena. Yes, it is. Dick Trippin' Balls, the champion, finally shows up again. Man, you've been holding my championship title hostage, bro. Good to see you. And he says, sorry I haven't been around. Been in the hospital getting a massive penis transplant. Damn. Fanny's human. I'm a carnivore. Wow. Okay, yeah. I don't want to get all caught up with you guys over there. Not yet, at least. So yeah, that's what Flat Earth Reset said. I'm just curious. I'd like him to clarify. I mean, he doesn't have to do jack shit. You know, this is just an open public request. Would you please clarify your thoughts on that? Flat Earth Reset 3, because you can't really get something from nothing. So I'd like to see where you think, you know, all of this came from. I'd like to know what your theory is on that. And if you don't have one, I'd like to know, you know, why not? I mean, you're a man's man. You haven't had, you know, nights of introspection and deep thought and thought about existence, thought about our creator, thought about God, the Father. You never thought about any of that stuff? Come on. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. And also, I'd like to know what he meant by flat Earth is pseudoscience. But, you know, I don't give a fuck about official science. I don't give a fuck about this shit. This whole material realm is full of magic and wonders that we can't explain. All kinds of strange things have happened throughout time. You yourself, as a listener, every single person in here has experienced something paranormal or something completely fucking unexplainable, physically impossible. All of us have. Okay, so what good is science? Especially, institutionalized fucking science. So him saying it's pseudoscience, there's many layers there. Is he saying flat Earth is trying to be official science but is not achieving it, therefore it is fake, and therefore the Earth is not flat? Is that what he's saying? Or is he saying, like, what the fuck is he saying? Because, I mean, that's really the only way you can look at him saying flat Earth is pseudoscience. I don't really understand what he means by that. Maybe it just slipped out. Maybe he didn't really mean it. Maybe he didn't think that part through carefully and just kind of went with whatever he was going with. We all make mistakes. Antonio making pancakes in the kitchen. Y'all got to be hungry for some fresh buttermilk pancakes. If not, I can heat me back up griddle from my world famous buckwheat silver dollar flapjacks. That's what makes it confusing. The orderliness of it all, says Nummy Num. Talking about the celestial luminaries were created to act as a perpetual source of confusion. Quite possible. We don't know the mysteries of our Father. We don't know all the mysteries. Okay. So one day after you die, it's quite possible you'll be finding out the answer to all these questions. Quite possible. I have faith that that's how it will go down. That's what will happen in the end for all of us. Because how can we be such complex creatures that experience such vivid experiences and emotions and meanings and existential, contemplations, and then there just be nothing after your life? Doesn't really make sense. Just inanimate meat suits that have these complex fucking things that create motion pictures, write epic novels, perform epic fucking concerts, record huge albums, artistic masterpieces, fucking Mozart and shit. And you're telling me you just die and we're just like dogs and gorillas that just happen to learn language. I don't know. Just don't know about that. Just don't know about that. But yeah. So then there's I don't know. I think I'm going to take a quick break and then I'll be right back, guys. Sorry. I got to prepare for this. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not really prepared. I just want to take a quick break. I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm back. But yeah, saw for some reason Jake the Asshole video was in my recommended. And something about Daphne and her being a proud, bacon eater and stuff like that. And it's funny to watch someone go from so extreme on one thing to so extreme on the opposite, or on just another thing afterwards. And how she hops around from thing to thing. She's so fucking extreme and shit. And I know that my top and primary and most important supporters, such as Dan Pratt, Star Gods, and he's not a supporter, but Flat Earth 3 Set 3, and who else? Hammer Down, a bunch of people really love Daphne Rimmel. But she's had good stuff. I've said good things about her in the past. But she came out with this video where it was basically like her obsessing over Patricia Steere, and it's like, if I say, why are you guys doing that? Why bother? People you're going to accuse me of sticking up for Patricia Steere. But it's not that. It's like, I don't even want to. Maybe once I'm done with the drama with someone, it's just over. And I just don't really want to attack them anymore. Maybe that's how I am towards everybody. I gave up on attacking Antonio. I gave up on attacking fucking. I don't know. It just depends. I don't know, man. It's all twisted world. Who's worth, attacking? Who's worth my commentary, my energy, my focus, latest fucking Daphne video or I don't know if it's the latest one now, but it was one of the latest ones, and it was her talking about eating her bacon and everything. But she's, it's all about Patty, and it's like, why bother? Why don't you just do your own thing? I mean, I guess that's what I do though, is that I talk about people, So who am I to talk, But at the same time, what's the deal? What's the obsession? It's almost like Patricia is controlling um, Daphne subconsciously. And Patricia's really got like a kung fu mind grip on Daphne. And Daphne's reacting the exact way that Patricia wants her to. Ever thought about that? Ever thought about that, Star Gods? Because there were times when, back in the day when I was attacking Patricia, and certain words would come out of her mouth, and I knew that they were meant to trigger me specifically. And so, how do you guys know, Daphne and Star Gods, that she's not doing the same fucking mind game on you? She is clever. And if you hate her that much, then why give it that much attention? And I guess a lot of times the people I attack, it's rare that I'm really disgusted by them. But there are a few. There are a few out there that I will forever be just disgusted by. But for the most part, it's kind of done in jest. It's like, oh, I like you, but you're kind of a douche, for this reason or that reason. If only I could change this about you, then I'd really like your channel. It's totally selfish, I'll admit it. I am down in the dumps. That's what Twitwit said earlier in the chat. Down in the dumps because I just like, I did my job today, but like I didn't really get to finish the job, and the demands are heavy and the expectations are unrealistic sometimes, and leaves you feeling defeated. It's like, geez, I'm already here as a slave 6 days a week. I already make that effort. No sick days, Mr. No days off, ever. It's been years and years and years since I've missed a shift. There was a time when I gave them 2 weeks notice of an appointment I had, and then that came to fruition, came to pass. But that's not a missed shift. That happened like once, maybe twice. Other than that, you don't see me calling in. You don't see me late. I'm Mr. No Days fucking off. Okay, I'm there every fucking day. I'm already a fucking slave whipping boy. And then you want to compound it because you got passive aggressive fucking issues with me because you just don't like me. Unrealistic fucking expectations and shit. It's disgusting, man. People are so pathetic. Makes you just want to change everything about your life. But anyways, so yeah, let's talk about Daphne Reloaded, and her sub hunting and her her video. I said on a comment, I said something like, decent video concept, strange unlikable hostess. And she said something back like, the ones that are likable are the ones you gotta worry about. Which, okay, yeah. And then I said, what's up with all your makeup and your over feminized, over sexualized fucking poses and shit that you're doing and all this stuff? And I don't think she was expecting that. She might have even been someone who liked my channel, but I just don't fucking care. And I said, it's funny, y'all females just expose yourselves with your little pussy power wars. Her and Orphan Red, and even Patricia. I mean, Patricia just really passive. She barely has to fucking move one finger at a time on the chessboard of the pussy power wars. She flicks a pinky and shock waves ripple through the entire scene. It's crazy. It's crazy. And the rest of y'all females, like the way y'all respond, the way you all circle around her and obsess around her, makes her the queen of your all's little gynocratic hen pecking circle that you want to, perpetuate alongside, the heart of the flat earth scene, um, Really don't know how it makes me feel. I mean, I just don't care. I just don't take women and their little pussy wars, over each other like all that seriously. Sorry, I just don't. The hen pecking bullshit. She wrote back and said, "You men in your fucking dick wars or some shit." And it's like, okay, whatever, doesn't make sense. She said it on the video. I guess she knew what she was talking about or she knew something about me because she went to an older live stream, one where I was addressing Timothy and Gem Panda, and went on that one and made a specific comment talking about you guys and your fucking wars. Interesting. Legendary looming non-standard refraction hyena, better than your average Coke hyena, says, let's be real, all hit pieces on YouTube against leading flat earth protagonists have had zero impact and achieved nothing. Damn. Let's be real. Hold on. Patricia's still thriving. Mark is now on like what? NBC, ABC, ESPN, CBS, fucking USA, fucking Hulu, right? Netflix and shit, right? BBC, right? Talking to astronauts and shit on fucking, Piers Morgan and shit. Wow. And, I guess, their perseverance is what makes them impervious, I guess. They did something different that everyone was compelled to give their attention to. And even the haters, even the people that still follow them religiously, like Flat Earth Reset, follows every single word that Mark Sargent and Patricia Steere say. I haven't watched them in a long time now. I'll watch little snippets, but I just forget to go back to it. It's not that I dislike it or anything like that. It's when they talk, it's like lighthearted and stuff, and it's just talking about what's current events and Flat Earth related things and news and shit like that. And I know all y'all say that they're steering this, steering that. I mean, if you want to listen to them and say that they represent you, then you're kind of a flat earth collectivist. You're kind of a flat earth fascist. And you're kind of like one of these people that want to be like activists for flat earth and shit like that. And, I'm torn because I want people to know about flat earth, but I only want certain people. I only want the right people to know about flat earth. Yeah. And that makes me a fucking flat earth elitist, a flat earth snob. Okay. But I don't know. Only certain people can handle thought on that level. It doesn't even need to be introduced to some cuck bag out there like Sly Sparkane or fucking Wolfie 60, 69, 69, whatever the fuck, Wolfie. Excuse you. So that they can sit there and fucking obsess over it and be the weirdos and weirdigans that they fucking are. You know what I'm saying? Look what it's done to those guys. I mean, fucking, they're just like flexing their cuckery, hard in everyone's face, and it's like, I'm an island out here, and people would expect people like Flat Earth Reset and Validation Boy to be close allies, which at one point I did support him heavily. Did support him heavily, but he turned on me one day and everything. It's been a long, drawn out fucking dramatic fucking tale, if you will, and that's what life's all about. And I'm sure in retrospect, Flat Earth Reset has fun looking back on old shit, because I do. I was watching some of my old live streams. I watched one with a hashtag of Flat Earth Conservative, and I spent a lot of the time in it talking about Flat Earth Reset, trashing them. But since then, I've tried to avoid trashing Flat Earth Reset. I've tried to avoid it because I don't really have any reason to, but he doesn't like me, so whatever. That doesn't mean I can't still make an effort. Hyena says, Reset is just some angry old guy on YouTube. I know. He just wants something to be angry at. Chapin Roberts, I've never seen a video from this Daphne or Patricia, LOL. Huh, that's funny. Glenn from Canada joins us and says, fuck, you're so boring now, VB. Step it up. Too bad, so sad, bro. You know, how's the weather up there, anyways? They've been spraying me with this fucking radioactive fucking satanic death juice. You know, every Thursday and Friday, I've been documenting it. Every single Thursday and Friday. And now we're in the midst of a fucking whole week it's going to rain for the entire week. And now everyone has a nasty ass cold, and it's going to rain for a whole week. And I got all the footage of all the extreme chemtrails they've been fucking blasting us with over the last, the last 3 Thursdays and Fridays in a row. It's all documented on my channel. It's a video playlist called Florida Chem Skies, and there's 10 episodes of it already. There's already 10 fucking videos on it, all from different days. Not all from different days, but, from many, many days. Ute says, VB, tell the trolls to stop messing with Dread Stream. You must know them. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah. See, the thing is that what's left? What's left? What's the future of Validation Boy live stream? I'll preach flat earth conservatism forever. Flat earth elitism. I'll try to pick apart the flat earth fascism, the mentality that's permeated this whole thing. It's where all the fucking problems come from. And all these people, these top brass people, these people that want to be on CNN, they want to be on Netflix, they want to have documentaries. Just like Reset said, most of what he says is fucking 100% accurate. Hey, Lori Gale. But, yeah. We don't need that shit, man. You as an individual, not even we. Fuck, we don't need it. Fuck you, individual listener out there. From me, Validation Boy, to you, the individual fucking listener. You don't need flat earth celebrities. You don't need channels that are in this for money. Concerned Citizen says mainstream is a dead end. Exactly. That's all it ever was going to be. I called that shit way before the conference even happened. Way before any of that shit even happened. Flat Earth's fucking conservative, Dial it back. Keep this inward secret. Keep it as special and badass as it is. Don't prostitute this shit out there, But yeah, okay, so let's go around the horn. So then I looked at Flat Earth Paradise, and he's in Ecuador with yet another man-faced fucking cokehead. Cokehead. With jitter teeth in Ecuador, in the jungle of Ecuador, being faggot boy. And then I see Lucy Lemons, and she's sitting there talking about, I'm still here, I'm still alive, I'm still here. I don't know if she's responding to the fact that it looked like they were going to have a big suicide thing going on. I don't know. And then she starts crying, and it makes you wonder, is she crying because Flat Earth Paradise, left her behind over in California and went down to Ecuador to be with someone else? Oh, the heartbreak of it all. The heartbreak of it all. Happy Mother's Day, to everyone out there, right? Mother's Day comes in the month of May, as in material, as in matrix, as in Mother Earth, May is the fertility month. April showers bring May flowers, if you will. You know what I'm saying? So all this is all paganism. It's all demonic. Okay. It's all not the creator. Okay. It's all tribute to the material world and fertility and life. What is life in this world? It is but filthy rags before the Father. Think about it. Why praise these things? Of course, do something for your mother because you love her and she's part of your family. But as an institutional whole, the whole idea of a Mother's Day and all that shit, and that it's in May, in the month of the Matrix and shit, on May Day, sometimes even. No, it's not on May Day. What am I talking about? But still, it's all rather cringy. Oh man, Flat Earth Vegan Slut says, anyone else craving for a handful of warm carrots, or is it just me being slutty? Oh man. Sick, twisted sense of humor. Somebody out there. Somebody out there. But yeah, Daphne gets all made up and she looks for her subs, and it's all about, accept me, guys, reject her. I want to be the top girl. I'm the top female and all that shit. And if y'all can't see through that and y'all are going to be fans of that kind of crap, I mean, why are you wasting your fucking time? Yeah, Daphne Rumble's well spoken, but look how much she fucking hops around on things. She's never really all that introspective now, is she? She just, whenever she ends a phase, she just kind of like delete everything and then just kind of pretend it didn't happen. Or, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't buy it. You guys can be fans. I don't want to turn against Daphne Rimmel and shit, but like, it's just mere coincidence that she happens to be attacking Patricia Steer, and that I'm at this time seeing that I don't really like Daphne Rimmel all that much and shit. Maybe I just never did. Maybe I just never did like her all that much. She seems like not the nicest person on the inside. Like there might be a little bit of sadistic, narcissism in there. When you look at her, when you really observe, you can kind of see straight through most women, and she's quite transparent in that aspect, in that regard. You can see that. I mean, if that's what people want to spend their time watching, that more power to them. You know, I'm only here to advise you. I'm here to analyze personalities. Only here to advise you guys. If that's what you want to do, go for it. But personally, don't see how just because someone is well spoken and shit, or considered well spoken by most people, I guess, that just means that they're automatically legit. It's all about introspection and your ability to be introspective. It really is. And if you can do it live in front of your wrench-free fucking live chat, the most dynamic live chat in all of Flat Earth YouTube, in the deepest, darkest corner, you can do that. I don't know. Maybe you should get more brownie points, more scene points. You says VBLOL. Oh, Daphne wears press-on crepuscular eyelashes, says Unearther. Yeah, Multi Tom Tom says, is Daphne a woman? Brutal. Brutal. No, I'm not going to sit here and trash her. But yeah, I mean, like, you can't really, I don't know. I just don't know what's going on there. I just don't know. Like women, man, they're so fucking like, get the fuck, dude. What is going on? It's why bother analyzing it sometimes, right? It's quite transparent. I mean, I already told you what's going on. It's pussy wars and it's about territory and turf and whatnot and what have you, and it's like that's that. Multi Tom Tom. It's just that she wears too much makeup. I mean, she was really caked on that makeup. It's like, dang, fakeness and shit. But I mean, you see Orphan Red do that too. You see all of them. Who's this? Nicole Cote? I mean, is she still around? I haven't seen one of her videos in like over 8 months, and I only watched like 2 or 3 of them ever to begin with. I couldn't take the baby talk, the fake ass baby talk, the weird, cringy ass baby talk and shit from Nicole Cote. Couldn't do it. Couldn't deal with it. In the end, it looks like fucking somehow Carly Sunshine, outside from Patricia Steer, You look at and Lord Gale, but I don't consider Lord Gale a flat earther. But I don't count Lord Gale in this whole scene of what I'm talking about directly, anyways, right here. But when it comes to like these flat Earth like matriarchs and shit, like it turns out that like I guess aside from Patricia, fucking Carly Sunshine is the most fucking listenable, audibly listenable to talk to. So everybody else is just intolerable. What do you got, Sunny Peaches? Can you actually listen to that person talk and shit? There's no way. Most people can't. I don't know. Whatever, man. Legendary looming non-standard refraction hyena says, VB, have you been watching much of Nathan Oakley's debates lately? No, I haven't watched Nathan Oakley's debate since the day I was banned. I think it was pre-episode 100. I'll tell you that. I haven't watched Chapin Roberts. Or no, you says Tim ruined it today. The whole aim. I don't know. But anyways, Chapin Roberts hating on Tim Osmond. Nah, Tim Osmond he ain't a faggot. You says time wasting. Oh yeah. Debbie Duran, LOL. Who's that? Nummy num. I don't know, man. What else is left to say on that, I mean, oh yeah, don't forget Muff Muff Queef. Don't forget fucking Karen Bigfoot. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget Belu. Man, the Palmdale meetup. Someone was filming Jaren and they zoomed in on his gut for like 10 minutes or something. They zoomed in on his gut. Someone trying to fucking embarrass Jaren. I mean, if Jaren, he should watch out and not put on that much weight at that rapid of a pace because he didn't used to be at that size, and like I see him going in a very bad direction. He should probably trim it down, avoid some certain foods, maybe lay off the soda completely 100% like I've done. It does wonders for bringing down that part of your body shit, you know what I'm saying? Your gut and shit like that, pounding water like crazy all day and no more soda. And it's worked wonders in my life. Everything feels a lot better. But FE Core, fuck the world. Dem gains, says Ute. Dem gains. Oh, Karen B got raped by Bigfoot, a channel, has joined us and said, did someone call for me? Oh, that's so funny. No, we were talking about another Karen Bigfoot, but we weren't talking about Karen B, who got raped by Bigfoot. That's the name of the channel. I'm not saying that, but that's the name of the channel that appears here. So if you don't believe me, look it up. But yeah, I mean, like, do I want to sit here and try? I mean, I could easily go back. And start trashing Patricia and Mark and whoever else. I mean, why though? Been there, done that. It wouldn't be anything new for me. Let Flat Earth Reset do that. That's what he needs to do. That's his territory. That's his turf. Let him do it. I move on to new things. Been watching 2 channels lately that some of you guys out there might find completely unacceptable. You might even be haters of these channels. But, sometimes I like them. Sometimes they're good. And I've even trashed this woman before and said some nasty things about her. I was listening back to an old live stream and I just happened to, because I've been watching her this week. A couple, like 3 videos she's come out with. And been like, great video. I gotta shout out this video, So I'm gonna link one of her videos below. It's pretty interesting. It's pretty good stuff. I'd said that I'd shout it out, and it's Anna Loves the Lord, and she dropped a pretty nice video. So I'm gonna link that in the description after the fact of this show. After the show, I edit the show down, and then I add in all the links and all the stuff. So at first, if you're looking back and you're seeing if I did things right, it's not going to show up immediately. It takes me a while to edit them. And I think I'm just going to put it on private this time and edit it all up, let it fucking trim itself down, edit out all the black spots, add all the links, all the descriptions and stuff that I want, and then I'll make it public again. Okay, I think that's what I'm gonna do. But anyways, so check out that video. Shout out to Anna Loves the Lord. Okay. And she hasn't been doing the things that I was like dissing her before. Before I was dissing her about certain things, and she hasn't really been doing that kind of stuff anymore for a long time. I think she realized maybe in her own. I'm not saying that I had any part in her changing her ways, but she has changed her ways in that way, and it's made her channel much more watchable, much more interesting again, and so shout out to that. And then another one, and you guys might not understand anything about it, but I just want to give him some support. He's a YouTuber out there. He's fighting in the name of the Father. Okay. He is eclectic, eccentric, maybe, if you will. But check him out. Okay. And I'm going to link it below as well. His name is Fake Vamp 2. Okay. It's definitely acquired taste. A lot of you guys, might not like it. No reason to hate on him. There's something special there. Let's just say that. So shout out to Fake Vamp 2, who I'm going to link below, And, always don't forget about Daylight, Ohio. And don't forget about Andrzace. Other channels you've got to subscribe to, Let's see what's going on in the chat. You guys are saying that someone is hot. Effie gets hot hippie chicks and milfy gilfy women's. Who? What? Ew. Flat Earth has no hot women, just old washed up has-beens. That's what Karen B got raped by Bigfoot says. Let's see. Chapin Roberts says, oh, no. Let's see who says this. Let's see who's saying what I'm about to quote. Legendary looming non-standard refraction says Anna Loves the Lord is a Russian vids apologist. So what? So what? If you could get her on, if you could put on a live stream and get her on as a guest, you could really ask her that question. You know what I'm saying? I don't think she'll ever do a live stream. Never asked her. Don't think I will ask her to. I think there's a big language barrier there. Talking about Powerland's guitar skills match that of a 3-year-old. I mean, seriously, yeah. I mean, come on. It's just sickening. But yeah, it's not like I'm just sitting here hating all women, hating all females. It's not like that. Lori Gale, subscribe to Lori Gale. Check out her channel. Lori Gale is a serious woman. That's how do you say it? There's a good song by a wrestler named Victoria, and her song goes, "I ain't the lady to mess with." Boom. That's how it starts. So that's how I consider Lori Gale. I ain't the lady to mess with. Because she'll fuck you up. Lori Gale will fucking fuck you up. Don't fuck with her. You gotta love Lori Gale. We've had our issues in the past, but as I get older and wiser, I understand where Lori's coming from. And so, big shout out. Let's see here. Lori Gale loves guns. Fuck yeah. USA motherfuckers. Lori Gale is cool and she's armed to the teeth. Yeah, exactly. Who would you want in a fucking shootout on your side? Lori Gale. But yeah, but I have a feeling that Validation Boy has done a lot of work exposing the gynocratic tendencies that are creeping in to Flat Earth, creeping into the Flat Earth scene. Of course, there's going to be a queen. Of course, there's going to be a queen. That's the nature of life. Anything that was a man's space, because honestly, Flat Earth was a men's space. It really was for a long time. Women want to be included. Okay, whatever. And there's gonna be a hierarchical top hen. Always is, always gonna be. But when we see all the other scragglers fighting for position. It's worth the commentary because it's very transparent. It's something I can be judgmental about, maybe be a little bit of a prick about. Gives me some fuel because it's like, once again, which validation boy do you like? Which one are you personally a fan of? There's people out there that really like it when I'm a nice guy. They really, really love it. And I am a nice guy for the most part. And I'm just talking about people, and their artistic fucking expressions on YouTube and their opinions and shit. Maybe I do attack other things about people, I guess, sometimes, but for the most part, it's like what they're putting out there, what they're portraying on their channel as an artist. Because this is an art, okay, guys? YouTube, it is reality, but in a way, it's also an art. Or maybe it's just that since I'm artistic, I use it as an artistic platform. Rob S has shown up. Red Pill University has shown up. Type fast, type fast. John Watson has showed up. Oi, oi. You guys, I mean, don't tell me you've missed all this show. Well, you can go back and watch. But I was talking about Daphne and kind of her hypocrisy and shit. I don't know. I don't even know if it's hypocrisy. I just think it's like curtain flexing, if you know what I'm saying. If you get my drift, guys, curtain flexing. Can you envision what I'm saying? Flexing, right? Curtain flexing. And John Watson says, "Hey guys, just woke up. Yeah, I guess it would be the morning for you over there." Multi-tom tom bands flatties. Damn, I'm coming down with a damn another cold. But anyways, it's because of the chemtrails they've been fucking spraying on me. Everyone around me got sick too. Usually I don't actually get sick, but this time it's just been blasted through the air. Twitwa says, "I don't know this Daphne person. I've only heard about her." Yeah, right. Yeah, right. You know exactly who it is. Twit plays her own game. Twit's not part of these other bitches' games. You know. But she does have her own games. I'm sure. Controlling, manipulating PMARS, according to PMARS. And according to Tim used to have suspicions about Twitwit and said, be like, "Listen, I'll tell you the real story about Twit. I'll tell you the truth about Twitwit." He never really told me anything, but Twitwit Daphne is Schlominger's wife. No. Oh, that's right, because Twit and Schlominger are always fucking flirting with each other. Oh, Invalidation Boy live stream. The deepest, darkest corner. That's where these people come to have their romantic times with each other or something. All right, well, so I talked about that. I talked about how there's going to be a queen and how the rest of y'all are like so mad about it, but really just trying to take the queen's throne and shit. I don't know, man. If this were a medieval society, and there was a castle and there was a king and a queen that lived in it and a whole group of knights and other royal round table sorts, that sat in the upper crust fucking realm of the castle, flat earth royalty. I don't even think I'd be in the village, farming or anything. I think I'd be outside of town, far, far away in the woods somewhere with my own little fire pit and my own little fucking blockades and stuff and my own little village. Probably even by myself or just me and my woman. And I'd really want like no real part of it, even though I'd be part of it. I'm part of the extended family of even those people that are the top brass. Technically, I'm part of their fucking extended family, whether they like it or not, or whether I like it or not. All of us are out here that have made videos and shit and been in this for this long. We're all fucking connected somehow. Everyone knows. But, you know, I'm so far out there. I don't know what the point of talking about that is, but there's always two sides to everything, at least two sides. And no matter what I want to say, I always find myself feeling introspective and checking myself. And as I just went down, even just that last rabbit hole of envisioning the flat Earth as a medieval village, you know, what do you call that? So with an E, I don't know. I'm just too introspective. I mean, fuck, I could sit here and just introspect the fuck out of myself right now, just for being introspective and talking about it. And why am I even telling you guys? And you already know it anyways, you know? Like, where are we going with this, guys? Where are you going with this, John Watson? Where's validation weight taking you? Tell me where I'm taking you. Ace doesn't come in here because there's no wrench prostitution. Red Pill says, why is Effie dead, VB? I don't know. It was just clickbait. Got you in here. But yeah. Flat Earth might be dead, though. It might be dead because, I mean, like, look, are we going to have documentaries coming out left and right? You know, Flat Earth Reset 3, he called it out correctly. He called it out. He's been calling it out, even though some of his other things that he's been talking about don't make sense. And I'd love to have answers to those questions that I mentioned at the beginning of the show from him, but we'll see if he does. We'll see if he answers those questions. But I mean, he called it out. I mean, like, it's just going to be prostituted into the ground. But see, that's the flat Earth fascists doing the thing that I said that nobody should be doing. And what they're doing is not being flat Earth conservative. Okay, they're being flat Earth fucking fascists, seeking the fame, seeking the recognition, seeking to spread flat Earth as fast and big and wide as they can. It's not the right way. It's almost like it. You should be talking about the creator and flat Earth at the same time. You know you should, and they go hand in hand. So if you're not really doing that, then you're doing it wrong. You are doing it for the wrong reasons. But I don't. In the end, there's no real way to do it without doing it for the right reason. Because in the end, it's self-explanatory. The Earth is flat, and it's because it is a creation. And we do exist in the material world because there has to have been something. We didn't just we're not just something that came from nothing. Okay, so we were created. Something. God created us, the Father. Humble yourselves before the Creator, guys. Beg for forgiveness for your shortcomings, for your sins. You know, I'm going to end this show now. I called out Daphne Reloaded. I called out, Flat Earth Paradise, Lucy Lemons, and all them people. I called out fucking Flat Earth Reset just a little bit. Not really called him out. I just would love for him to answer a couple, questions. Simple questions I posed at the beginning of this show. Nothing really all that offensive. Just curious. Just curious where he stands on those things that I mentioned. Other than that, though, yeah, I'm coming down with a horrible cold from these chemtrails that I've been documenting on my channel, and not sure if Lanny was sent in to attack me last week and then decided not to. Not sure if he really had all that good of intentions, but it was still a pretty neutral and good show. Glad to have Lanny from Canada in. Shellfish shrimp is a grave sin, hellfire and brimstone, right? Pat Earth and other rotten potato says it's a good time for all to bow to the queen of potatoes. Oh man. You says they are so annoying. People are saying Earth is flat. They pose as flat earthers and try to fit in, etc. etc. That's a bit weird and dishonest. Yeah. Twitwood says I didn't like that guest too much. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I can understand maybe why. Yeah. I don't know. Not sure how that was supposed to have gone down. Which guest, Twit? She's talking about Lanny from Canada, who was on my last live stream. But yeah, I'm suffering over here. I've raised those questions to those people. I've pointed those things out about those people. I'm muted on most of those channels now, I'm sure. But let's be honest with ourselves, guys. Just once again, don't sit here and just give validation to empty females who don't really mean what they're saying or don't really matter. It doesn't really matter when they do say things. I mean, and it's just not attack on females. It's just that it just so happens that, that is one thing that we don't need to be wasting our time on. That's energy that's not really healthy for anyone. If you restrain that kind of attention to a woman who's seeking it that desperately, it'll actually make her do something good with her time instead of just continue to do this bad thing and seek the reward. She'll actually be constructive in a way to seek the reward, but on a deeper level. So that's what we need to be encouraging, not just, immature fuckery and shit. That's kind of eyelash hypocritical and embarrassing, So, and I don't care, I know that, see, it's funny. Like, there's all this crossover, right? There's all this crossover of who likes who and who's enemies with who and who has blood death feuds with who, but who's best friends with, or not best friends, but who's friends with the other person. Like all these people that are content producers. But that's what can I say about it? I'm not going to sit by and let someone get their GPV worshipped because they know a couple clever words and they got a couple gimmicks, that they might have actually taken from somewhere else. Possibly. Maybe they're original gimmicks, but they might be stolen gimmicks too. We just don't really know. I don't have the time to research something like that and wouldn't even know where to begin. Validation Boy is a deep, dark corner of Flat Earth YouTube. Is it even Flat Earth? It is Flat Earth because I'm the original Flat Earth dogmatist and I'm the only Flat Earth conservative that exists in this fucking world, apparently. I know a handful of other people out here do believe that it should be handled this way too, and they're making strides to emulate what I do while being a Flat Earth conservative. But it's a struggle, and I can't really judge them for that either way because I am an individual and so are they. It's all about Flat Earth individualism. It's all about Flat Earth conservatism. It's all about being humble before our Creator, God, and realizing that you are going to have to answer for your fucking fuckery. Okay? So all the passive-aggressive cuck-ass shit you do to people, it will not look good on your record. The earth is flat. Be a Flat Earth dogmatist. Understand that if you are a Flat Earther, you are a fucking Flat Earth dogmatist by default. Understand that the objects in the sky might not be objects at all. They're intangible. And remember that Validation Boy is highly appreciative of all you guys who have been subscribing to me and participating in my chats. Red Pill University says, I'm a content destroyer. Cool. I should get Red Pill University in here for another talk, but I'm not sure. I'll have to sort that out. I'm such a mixed bag of feelings on everything lately. Except for a couple things that I'll never falter on as far as YouTube and how I feel. But it's a crazy fucking world, Validation Boy's extra fucking extra exhausted at the moment of all the Flat Earth fuckery. It was a struggle for me to even have a reason to come on here tonight. I slapped a couple of things together. It's always pretty much the same thing for me. Am I even needed anymore in this arena in the live stream? I'll just keep doing it anyways, even if I'm not. But am I really needed? Red Pill says he'll go on whenever. Okay, cool. Usually going in from the spring into the summer, it's brighter days, but not this time. Take a deep breath, everybody, right? And I'll see y'all soon. This has been Validation Boy, a live stream, May 14th, 2018.